Thanksgiving is also one of the busiest days of the year for plumbers, and there are things that you may not know that can hopefully get your fees going without a hitch. Sarah Hollenbeck is here to explain why plumbers are pretty busy on this Thanksgiving Day.
Curtis, the big day of feast is here, and I would say, and I'm sure many of you would agree, that the worst part of it all is the cleanup. All those dishes, the greasy pans and pots, food scraps, they'll all pile up, and it seems so easy just to chuck it all down the garbage disposal. But Jeff Morgan with Morgan Miller Plumbing is here to explain why that's not really a good idea, Jeff.
It's not. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning. Tell us, you brought some of these items here, and I was kind of surprised.
Some carrots, I got some potato peelings, and then you put your eggshells in there, and you try to put all this down this garbage disposal, you're asking a lot. This baby could probably do it, but it's the drain lines beyond that you got to be really careful with. The older they get, the more likely this stuff isn't going to make it through the drain line, and you're going to be calling somebody like moi.
It's kind of surprising because you see all these items and they're, finely shredded. Why is it that they really build up in your pipes?
It depends on how much you put down. A little bit of table scraps, you'll be okay. Run plenty of water, turn your garbage disposal on, and run plenty of water behind it, maybe 15, 20 seconds behind it.
And here's something I wasn't thinking about, but coffee is actually really bad.
Number one, it's the worst. Those coffee grinds ground up and just tighten up and just turn into rock.
Obviously, the best choice is to put everything in the garbage instead of the disposal, but what kind of items, should you maybe decide to put in the garbage, especially instead of the disposal?
One thing you can do after you've done your cleanups and you've got a little bit of stuff that you put down your garbage disposal, maybe put a couple dozen ice cubes down your garbage disposal. Clean the rotors, the blades, and cleans the inside of the garbage disposal a little bit. Then a little bit of lemon or lime peel. Throw it in there, maybe some orange, make it smell real good.
Better than Drano or anything of that sort?
Quit it. Yes.
And Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, I should say, is actually the busiest day of the year for plumbers. So if you follow some of these tips, you might actually save yourself from a pretty large bill, I would assume.
Please do. But if not, call.
All right, Curtis, back to you.
Actually, Sarah, if you don't mind, and if my producer doesn't mind, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I've also heard that eggshells is actually good to throw in there every now and then. Is that true? Let's ask our expert plumber.
I have never heard that before, Curtis.
Good.
But if you want to try, you go right ahead. Put plenty down
Might
and
rack
give us
up a
call.
big bill.
Yeah. So don't do it. No, because they say that.
Rules I've always gone by is anything that'll stick to the side of the sink will stick to the drain line, and that's where you're going to get in trouble.
Okay, and it definitely will stick to the side of the drain line. Thank you. We appreciate you for waking up so early in the morning to give that advice.